Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Breed and Breed Football. You know all the members, but we'll still go through. We have Narid, Karun, and Nawab over here. And before we dive in to whatever topics we're going to touch on, I want to tell Narid that you don't get to play the Aguero sound, the last minute goal, in this whole video. Otherwise, I will be stripped of host like how Oba was stripped of captaincy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, you okay? Okay, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Before
You're you're the host today, man. Gotta do what you say.
right. So since we're already talking about Aguero, you guys wanna put your words in on his retirement with what he's been through?
I have not much to say. There, you can go for it.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next topic.
I mean, obviously, like Conor Aguero. We know he's one of the best of all time to ever not just play in the Prem, but
One of the best
worldwide,
strikers
right?
of Premier
This
League.
guy start off with what I don't know where he was before for Atletico Madrid, but yeah, I mean, he broke like so many records with City as well. I think what the most hat tricks is it,
Yeah, I think he's
and
the one.
and also if you don't count like British players, Alan Shearer and Harry Kane, all he's probably the top scorer. As an outsider of all time in the Prem, and yeah, I mean, I know you guys probably hate him for that one moment, but for us, even he used to score against Liverpool all the time. Like all the time, this guy scores against us every single time. Even when they were losing at Anfield for like a decade, it was only him getting the goals for them. So, I always rated him. When Luis Suarez left, I told people that my only clear replacement for him that's identical to him is literally just Aguero. There's not much like Luis Suarez out there. Like even with Kun, like this guy, man. For me, he's better than Harry Kane during their peaks. Like he can do anything. He can create for himself. He can score outside the box, left foot, right foot. He's a complete number 9. And I always wanted him to join us, but unfortunately, the news that came out, as much as I hated him as a City player, but also respect him as a footballer, when it comes to health, as he said, health comes first. And yeah, I mean, it's sad how many stories are out there about, when it comes to heart conditions and stuff.
Yeah, he's not the only football player who's been through it.
With Ericsson in the summer. So it's just, yeah, it's just sad, man. And unfortunately, his career with Barca, what was it, 2 games? 2 games. I think he got a goal in the El Clasico, I think, if I'm not wrong, when they lost 2-1.
I mean, he didn't get to play with Messi. He didn't get to play with Messi.
Then it was exactly. It was sad.
Now there's no chance to play even in international level.
He came just for Messi, and then, he was already broken with that news, and now, watching him today in tears, it's just sad. It's always sad to see. Doesn't matter where you're from, who you play for. We love the same sport. So yeah, happy retirement to him, and wish him well.
Yeah, it was an emotional farewell conference that he had, press that he had before he was officially done. Moving on. Yeah. You guys want to preview game week 16 before we
Give me what?
Review game week 16. You guys want to touch on our teams? Norwich 1-0.
Norwich 1-0, right?
Liverpool 1-0 as well against Steven Gerrard.
So game 16 was last weekend, not this midweek that's going on, right?
For Norwich, you got to preview game week 17, which is tonight, and on the weekend as well, game week 18.
Because our club has COVID.
But gotta feel bad for Spurs though, man. Already 1 game in hand, now 2 games in hand for them, and could potentially be out of the Conference League.
Right?
Because Rens are not willing to negotiate, so forfeit 3-0. But now they're saying it might go ahead, but it's a must-win for them because Vitesse won their game. So yeah,
And maybe they even want to be out of the conference league. Maybe. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't think Conte cares about this
I
competition.
think he would think about the Premier
You
League like
know,
top four more than any other thing right
when the
now.
Spurs wins it or not, they're gonna get trolled regardless.
Yeah.
If they win it, they'll get trolled. If they get knocked out without even playing,
Bro, that's why it's a lose-lose to be in that competition from the beginning. There's no winning.
It was created like literally this year. No one has ever lifted the cup yet.
Yeah.
We are yet to see a first winner.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't even know what it is.
I know who's
It's literally
up.
like
I already
It's
know.
the most
Europa League.
the most Spursy things ever to get knocked out without even playing.
Our first winner, I'm telling you, is gonna be Bodo Glimt. I'm telling you that one. They're already the champion of Norway. They won Roma. They beat Roma.
And
They scored 6
You
Was it the
know-
game when they got Mourinho to be so pissed that he compared his salary with the
Yeah.
Who they play now? Next,
Oh.
they play Celtic next. Who's Celtic's manager?
Oh.
That Australian guy, isn't it? That idiot. Yeah, unless they fired him. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a shot for Leicester, but then after what Brendan just said, like I don't even know what the competition is.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna give
Yeah.
He's gonna focus on top four as well with the amount of times he's
I think top four,
gone
and they're
in
still in
and
the
dropped
Carabao. In the Carabao, they're playing against my team. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna play the kids in the Conference League. But I agree with Karun though. Like my money would be on Bodo.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it should be in terms of like budget.
And for Europa, mine's not even Barcelona. They got Napoli. I reckon they get knocked out next round.
Right,
For me, it's probably
right.
West Ham.
I
Bro,
think
you know what?
Dortmund.
I feel
For me,
bad
it's
that
Dortmund, man.
we didn't get
Right. If Dortmund plays their full team, right, Haaland is just gonna destroy that.
They're playing against Rangers, if I'm not wrong. Dortmund's
all right.
again Rangers.
Dude, what a game, both team. What a game.
Haaland's
You know,
gonna score.
I think the
BTS.
Europa League has better ties than the Champions League.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? More interesting.
If Barca didn't enter, maybe we wouldn't be.
But the Champions League second draw was better than the first one. In the first draw, there was only one good game, United PSG. Now there's Liverpool, Inter Milan, United, Atletico Madrid, and PSG
I
Madrid.
really like that
Chelsea got.
Inter Ajax. I thought it was gonna be really fun, honestly. The first
Yeah.
time it was on,
That would have been a good game. Yeah.
I guess Nawab, we will touch on UCL, right? Because I want to give I want to give
Yeah,
all
we're
of us
jumping
actually,
into it right after we preview.
especially from United fans.
Right after we
man, like,
review,
oh.
before we jump onto preview game week 17 only for you because for us the game has been postponed before we touch on game week 18. So yeah,
But
get into
but yeah,
it. Oh.
before 17, you were asking about 16 as well. But I'm just gonna keep it short. Stevie came to Anfield. Yes, for 90 minutes. I just wanted to just literally win 4-5-0. I don't care. He was in the opposite dugout, right? It was just about getting the job done, especially when City and Chelsea both won their games. It was all about the 3 points. They gave us a game. There's nothing much to say about Stevie. 5 games, he won 3, lost to the league leaders and the runners-up. So
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard won last night again against Norwich.
Yeah, that's
I think first
4
game
out of
he
6. Right?
won Brighton. He beat Palace.
yeah.
He won 3 out of 5, and the 2 games he lost was against the top 2 right now in the league. So,
Yeah,
and that also by a 1-goal margin, a single goal, 2-1 against City, 1-0 against Liverpool. But yeah, it was just might as well just call it like the theme was penalty. Penalty FC. What am I gonna say? Man United winning penalty, Man City winning penalty, Liverpool winning penalty,
those-
Chelsea 2 penalties, and Jorginho 90+4. I was fuming with Saran and his dad, but oh man, I think it was just soft, like Rudiger, man.
Bro,
But I'm not gonna talk about Chelsea. But yeah, Villa played well. Yeah, Stevie came for a point, maybe for all 3. But we got the job done. And this month is all about getting the job done, and going for that long winning streak, like what Liverpool City, I think we're capable of, which I feel Chelsea might drop off, even though it's just a point difference. But yeah.
So yeah, with that, Gerrard's had a good start as a manager. 4 out of 6 win. Now let's move on to
I think it's 3 out of 5. But yeah.
wait. Okay, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 6. My bad.
It's all Gucci, bro. Stevie's my guy, so obviously I'll remember. I don't expect any of you guys to,
Yeah.
Yeah, if he
know
was
about it
my
every
guy,
single game.
I would be wrong. But yeah.
Yeah. Stevie's at the wheel. At the wheel.
Hey,
Stevie's at the wheel.
hey. La 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 la.
Ah.
Now you're gonna believe us.
Let's move on.
Let's.
Yeah,
Now-
yeah.
You can touch on the UCL draw. Well, you guys want to talk about the original one or the duplicated one?
All I know is if we're touching on the UCL draw, we wouldn't be bottling it like they did.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. We ain't setting Ronaldo versus Messi here. That's not happening.
Yep.
Well, before we get into it, I just want to quote what Owen said. Everyone is going to have a better or worse draw unless you draw the same.
Michael Owen, right? Just stick to football, man. I mean, stick to playing football. And now he's retired, so just don't talk. Just don't. Let's not even talk about Michael Owen.
He threw a spat or he said something about Gerrard and then Gerrard strike
Hey,
back
wait,
at them.
What did he say?
Yeah.
I don't know. What happened?
Okay, just now we literally talked about two things that he said. First thing was about the Champions League draw. Nava, repeat that again, because you have it word to word with you now. So
Yeah, I talked about the UCL draw. Whether you guys want to talk about the original one or
yeah.
It
Say
won.
the quote again. What he said about the Champions League draw.
Okay, quote, everyone is going to have a better or worse draw unless you draw the same team. I mean,
Oh yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
no shit.
What the fuck? That guy.
I mean, his quote has been like, it's a rainy day today. That means it's going to be wet. You know, something like that.
Yeah. What the fuck, man?
He says things like, to win games you have to score goals
Yeah.
and concede lesser than the opponent, score more than them. Like,
I mean, he's not wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, like no shit,
Got you,
Sherlock,
man.
motherfucker.
Got you. Sherlock.
and what he said about Aston Villa, about Gerrard as well, some stupid shit about like returning to Anfield is gonna be weird and awkward and shit. And
Yeah, something like that.
Gerrard said, yeah, if you play for Manchester, if you have a United connection, then of course when you come back it's gonna be bad.
Damn. Gerrard, burn the fuck out of him, roasted him.
Gerrard strikes back.
Yeah, I love Stevie as a manager, man. This guy is different now.
Yeah,
He's
he
like
said
he's
shit
like
this.
hardcore kind of cocky. type
Even
manager.
with us, there's no sentiment whatsoever.
Yeah.
He even said the penalty
Professional.
Liverpool got. He was like, it was soft. He was like, even they deserve a pen. He wanted to come Anfield and get all 3 points. So
Cool.
and trust me, I like this because I know eventually he's gonna be our manager
Your
in the
manager.
future.
Yep.
And this is what I want to see. This exact character, man.
Yep.
So big up.
So let's get into it. I'm gonna ask from Karun first. What do you think of the draw? Ronaldo, Madrid derby for Ronaldo and Varane again.
Oh, see, at the end of the day, Ronaldo still got to
the
be
first or the second draw.
Oh yeah, that's actually the
The second one. Oh yeah, we're talking about the
real one.
original one, not the fix duplicate one.
Not the trial one, right? Yeah.
Not the trial one. Yeah, like try ball when you play cricket, like you get knocked, you get wicked out. Oh, try ball. And then you actually go for the real one.
The thing is,
Yeah.
Ronaldo got the perfect draw regardless. Like he's gonna be the high. He was gonna be the headline with the Messi one,
Yeah.
and now he's still gonna be the headline.
Oh,
with the
imagine
Atletico. He's
his.
still gonna be the
Oops.
headline.
Sorry.
He's a kryptonite for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, his form against Atletico Madrid is insane.
Yeah, you get to see that celebration, the one where someone.
Yep.
Remember,
Bro,
if I'm not wrong, even
It's gonna be a really
even
high drama.
Juventus against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong,
He did it.
Didn't he score like a hat trick in the second leg and did the same
hat-trick, 3-0.
celebration as
Yeah, yeah.
Simeone?
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one. I think he did it in the third one. Or
Yeah.
I don't know
Dude.
which one, first, second, or third, but
The
they
last
were
one.
down 2-0 from the first leg.
Yeah.
They were down 2-0, man.
And the
They
fans
came
were
out-
like, "You're done. You don't need to come back.
Yeah.
You're done."
The Madrid fans, they were saying in
Yeah.
Spanish outside the stadium and they had
Who sapere,
celebration.
like that to him.
Ronaldo not coming to score again.
That was so much shit they said to him.
I just went Italian. I don't know why.
But dude,
Excuse me, my mistake, my moment.
We- I like the draw. I think it's gonna be a very fun. But honestly, I as much as it was fixed, also it would be fun to have seen Messi versus Ronaldo. It would have been really fun. Maybe we'll
It
still
would have
get
been
to,
fun, yeah.
maybe we'll still get to see though later. Hopefully.
I mean, from what Ramos said, he's gonna what? Kill Real Madrid.
He's like,
What?
what? I'm gonna die for PSG
Oh, he's gonna die like
against
what-
Madrid.
I don't remember the quote, but what he said is like he's gonna destroy Real Madrid
No,
playing for
Yeah.
like
I don't understand someone like Ramos. How can he go
Literally, like
from nothing-
show no mercy.
he was their
Yeah.
captain. He's been with them from
Yeah,
like years, 10
and then
years. 10
the
years?
way he used to
No,
talk
no.
about playing for them was like a warrior. Like I'm gonna go out in blood. Ah.
And he's with
There's-
Messi now, and he's doing that against Real Madrid.
there's so many factors for Madrid against PSG, man. Messi against Real Madrid, like back in the days, El Clasico. Ramos, former Madrid captain, and he is their legend.
Yeah.
You know, playing against them. So that's probably probably the tie of the draw.
Before I ask you about your draw against Inter Milan, Narid, I'm just gonna add on to what Karun said. I think this
Yeah.
is the game when we're gonna see the Ronaldo that we signed from Juventus.
Ah.
This is the game that we're gonna see the best version of him in the United shirt in the second spell. He's gonna show the rest of the players what he's made of, and like
Yeah.
he's gonna prove them that he's Mr. Champions League, and he's gonna do it. I think this is
And
That's-
Ronaldo's the
that's-
best when he
this
has
is the game I'm
something-
looking forward to so much.
He's the
Mm.
best when he has something to prove, and he always has something to prove against Atletico.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
Like
facts.
when he's on the spotlight where he's expected to
Yeah.
perform the most.
And he
does it.
hates Simeone, I think. I don't think he likes that guy. Not many people like that guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the only players to score hat tricks against Atletico Madrid is him. So, like since Simon came in,
It's only him.
yeah. From what I know from my,
Yeah, probably.
he's the
I
only
don't
one.
know. Yeah. He's
He's done it like two, three
he's something
times.
else when it comes to scoring goals, not when it comes to other parts of the game yet.
Yeah. Goal machine.
Yeah, on to you, Nerb. What do you think of the original draw, not the?
Yeah. First of all, UEFA, man. They had one job to do, and they almost balled it again the second time. I don't know if you guys saw, because now it had something to do with my team. So obviously now like how after the first draw, rival fans were laughing at you guys.
Yeah.
But I was one of the people. I was actually telling like my Welsh friends, like, you can't let this go. That you have to redo it, and Jurgen Klopp said the same thing. How can you make a mistake and error that's live on air? You got, especially when wherever the draw was taken, right? I know the finals will be in St. Petersburg, in Zenit, so in Russia, but then I don't know where were the draws, yesterday, but like
Swiss or some shit.
They literally
but
pull
then-
a Steve Harvey.
But then you guys saw, because of COVID, there was no one. Normally you would see someone representing each club, and you see the reaction, right?
Yeah.
But so imagine millions of people around the world watching it, and they bottled it. Like with United, like first of all, picked up United when they can't even play Villarreal, 'cause-
Yeah.
and then for some reason, was it about the whole Atletico one, when it says Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, when they were in the same group,
They're in the
apparently
same.
but
They
they
put them in the same pot or something, right? But they
United
cannot
was
be.
red, but Liverpool was green.
Yeah.
And-
Yep.
and something like that. And Juventus and Inter Milan were the last.
I went back to watch the video, and I paused it. They went into the Liverpool's pot when they were picking for the Atletico Madrid and stuff. Like, what are you
Oh.
doing? Like, what are you doing? I don't get it. And we thought it's just fixed. And,
There's gotta be a much simpler way to do this. Why is it so complicated, bro? It's not even
They
that
bottle even
complicated.
what
The
they thought
World
they
Cup,
could do,
Euro Cup. I've not seen a draw more complicated than this stupid UCL draw. cannot play the same country, same team, same group, cannot play this, that, cannot, oh yeah, Ukraine cannot play Russia and all this stupid shit. Are you giving me a
And-
joke here?
And the second time I actually watched the draw live on my phone, but I was like out for a meeting with people, so I couldn't listen to what they were saying. But afterwards, they almost balled it again. But Liverpool couldn't have drawn Villarreal for some reason because I think it was between Liverpool and like
No, they couldn't have
No.
drawn because the teams left.
it was
over or
something to do with Inter Milan and like Real
I
Madrid.
think Inter and Juventus
Yeah.
were like they were the last
yeah,
two spots
because,
left, and then they were
because
both
Inter and Juve is
And-
the same league,
same
And
country.
Inter and
Yeah.
Real
Real
country,
also same.
and the other one is probably like the same group or something.
Yeah,
Something
Inter
like
and
that.
Real, Inter Real
Yeah.
was same group.
That's why we couldn't get Villarreal. But again, I would take Salzburg any day of the week. But now that's Inter Milan, right? Now you're giving us the champions of Italy, the Italian champions. Yeah, they lost Lukaku, they lost Conte, but
They got
They
Checo in.
Hey,
Right?
and
they have ballers in that team. Salzburg over 2 legs. It's a walk in
Martinez
the
still in
park.
there.
It's a
Wait,
walk in the park with Salzburg.
who's the holding
Inter Milan-
Spanish champion?
Atletico Madrid. So you guys are playing
Oh,
champions of
Oh yeah,
Spain
we are
as well.
playing against. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
then
but
but
they're
then
shit. They shit
but-
this season.
but
though.
then
They're fourth.
I would know Atletico because we just played them in our group. They're in our group. So
They're shit, right?
we beat them both the games, the reverse fixture as well. Yeah, they're not as good defensively anymore. And it's just interesting to see Suarez back to OT. The fans are going to boo him for
Mm.
sure.
Evra's gonna be there for the game for sure. He's gonna be there, and you know like how before one of the group stage game he was eating the grass and he will let us know how he's gonna
What, he's gonna eat his own arm?
or he's gonna do something with the handshake. I don't know. Evra's gonna do something.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
no,
mean-
knowing
I
Evra,
mean, but you know what? I actually told a couple of people that I would take Inter Milan because it makes it more interesting now. This is what Champions League is about. We look forwards to these teams. The tougher the games are, of course, you want the easy way to the final, right? Everyone wants that. I'll take that, of course. But imagine if we beat Inter Milan, it'll feel better. Like, okay, we can compete against these lot. Now we have a better
Confident.
chance in the quarterfinals, But I wasn't scared of anyone before the tie. I just didn't want PSG. I wouldn't mind anyone else. But yeah, Inter Milan, they have individual brilliance in that team where again can win them the game over 2 legs. But this is the first season without away goal rule as well. So, just thought we should touch on that. I don't know how much difference it would make to teams, but like for me that was the whole Champions League. Since I started watching UCL, it's all about away goal rule.
Yeah.
Now without away goal rule, we're going San Siro for the second time this season because obviously we had AC Milan in the group. Now it's Inter Milan.
We
So
understand.
I'm happy about that. We have an experience playing in San Siro literally, yeah, by Feb. It's 2 months from now, but at least we're returning to where we literally won. We beat Milan 2-1. Of course, a different side, Inter league leaders right now. But one thing we should say as well is 2 months from now, it's a long time.
Yeah, long.
Liverpool could be off form. Inter Milan could be killing it in the Serie A. They could make major signings in Jan. We could lose players due to injuries, due to AFCON.
Yeah, so much.
Dude, there's so many factors. Like, not just for my game, but like, we can't even predict. But it's just about reacting to the draw. But so of course, I'm not as happy as the first one, but looking forward, man. Looking forward. But Nawal, what's your
Sure.
thought as well? Because you're asking us everything. What about you? United and Atletico Madrid. And I want to ask you guys this: would you agree that on paper PSG is a more difficult team, obviously, but
Nah.
if you guys know,
no.
if you guys know what I'm about to say,
I'd rather, yeah.
if you guys know what I'm about to say, you guys will, you'll know where I'm coming from. I feel
The
Atletico
style
Madrid
of
is more
football, bro.
exactly. I think Atletico Madrid is more difficult
Yeah.
because PSG, you've beaten them in the recent years, right?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
can see bias will tell you that you guys are confident and whatnot. It's just about their front three, literally. And
Mhm.
Neymar could be injured again in Feb. Now he's out anyway.
Yeah.
He has
So
a documentary coming up next month.
as
See,
a
His own
as a
documentary.
collective, Atletico Madrid, you have to break down a team that plays lower block.
Mm.
And,
And the
and you
thing is,
guys
we play
watch.
Gegen pressing now.
Yeah.
And by the time Feb comes, we'll be professional at Gegen pressing because there'll be
And-
how
and-
many weeks? 8 weeks already of Gegen pressing.
Imagine Ralph in Feb.
Yeah.
He has 2 months to train with United. So
8 weeks.
You know.
We'll be perfect in Gegen pressing. And then we want to play someone like PSG who's gonna come attack us. Not someone like Atletico who's gonna be like, okay, you come attack me and I'm gonna counter you.
exactly.
Yeah.
But
But hey,
if it comes,
a lot,
we'll do the predictions when it
Yeah.
comes to
there's
when
a
it's
lot
closer to the
contained,
time. But
bro. A lot. Like
a lot, man.
so
But
much
for
contained
now,
to the
A lot.
point.
as it stands for
Simeone-
now, I still fancy you guys to go through.
With
for now.
Atletico being fourth right now, if shit keeps on getting worse for them, Simeone could be out of the job also. You never know. Bro.
Yeah,
No one's safe in
because
this.
Atleti, bro, they
Dying with the shit.
just
Real Madrid
just
is
look
like
at
out
just
clear
look at
right
how
now.
just look at how they got through with the group stage.
Yeah.
Liverpool was clear of the other teams, right? Group
Yeah.
of dead, they said.
Yeah.
All of them were dead apart from
Yeah.
us. But
Yeah.
you could see Atleti needed the last game to go through. So I fancy you guys as things stand right now. And obviously, Live Winter, it's us.
Let's hope.
But yeah, biggest game is Messi back at the Bernabeu and Ramos
See,
as well.
they still got it their way, the UEFA. They still got to
But you know,
market Messi going
one
back
last
to Bernabeu.
game you have to touch on. What are the odds on Chelsea and Lille?
Oh,
What were the
Getting the
odds
same team
of them
again.
getting the same draw? And I'll tell you why. Roman Abramovich, right? All he did was one phone call. The finals in St. Petersburg, right? In Russia. Okay. How much do you need?
not only that, I think
Fucking hell.
how does City get an easier team?
Always
Bro, what the
Villarreal to
fuck?
Sporting.
No, but
Villarreal
like-
to Sporting.
but-
Even easier.
Yeah, like they got easy already, and it was like, you know what? It's not easy enough. Let's give them a ticket to the next round, only fuckers. Mate, Jesus.
Really. Isn't that the team when isn't Angel Gomez in Lille right now?
Yeah, he is. Oh, is he in?
Yeah.
Is he in Lille?
He
Is
was
it
in
Lille?
Portugal. I think he went to Lille. if I'm
They
not wrong.
they have
Very
Renato. That's all I know. Renato Sanchez and Yilmaz.
They are-
Sanchez is there, yeah.
they
And
are
they
also
have
winners.
the Russian
think-
striker, right?
I think even their center back Sven Botman was
Yeah.
linked to them a
So
few times.
champions versus Chelsea. So they're facing the league and champions.
Yep. And Chelsea fans think they'll win it back to back. But hey, you still got the quarterfinals, semis, and the final to go.
Mm.
So just, slow it down a bit, Chelsea fans. Yeah.
Same goes for
Hold the
Bayern
brakes,
fans.
like yeah.
Yeah, let's move on to our next topic we're gonna touch on. Fifth Pro World 11. You guys have seen the nominees already, right? You guys went through the names. I'm pretty sure
I saw
Salah
roughly
is,
last night. And the moment I saw Salah's name not on it, no
think-
interest, man.
Wait,
There's
why-
Trent and
that-
only
why are-
Trent, only,
I don't even.
only-
yeah,
only Trent and Ali.
right.
The
And-
only two
and-
names.
wait,
that
yeah,
caught my
Danny
eye,
is
but-
there and Salah's not there. That is the
Bro,
biggest.
it's an excuse. I don't even see the point about this shit. It's such a bullshit thing. How is Danny Alves still there? That guy's been there
That's,
since he was
yeah.
that's
born.
why it needs to be talked about.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I-
bullshit.
Nah,
Apparently it's all about
it's stupid.
individual, awards and
I mean,
stuff.
I
and
mean, this is
Salah didn't even
calculated
go-
on a calendar year, right? I mean, from Jan to December. Where was he before he joined Barca? He was not even in the.
He was in Sao. No, he was in Sao
Yeah,
Paulo. yes.
even though he's the
He,
most
he,
dec-
they won the league, I think, if I'm not wrong.
yeah. And then
Sao
guess what?
Paulo.
And then he won the
Yeah.
Olympics with Brazil in the summer.
Oh,
So he's the most decorated footballer, but like
I mean,
Dude.
is that the only reason? That seems
Dude.
to be the highly
and because
reason.
Salah didn't win anything, but so it's apparently it's not about GA anymore, goals and assists. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend time on this. Just no comment. Exactly what Salah said about him finishing seventh the Ballon d'Or. No comment.
That was already.
That was also stupid.
Yeah, we didn't even have a show during the Ballon d'Or, did we? But yeah, thank God.
Oh, and Dani Alves already played his first game also for them yesterday.
Yeah, saw him in that shirt, and people were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
nostalgic and shit." Who gives a damn?
Peace guy.
So
That
let's
team's
move on
struggling.
from this 30 topic. Though.
Good luck in the Europa
What did-
League.
I
What
said
did you
30.
say?
30 topic.
That's the best way
Purely
to
30
describe.
coming from Salt Bay. It's 30 Bay.
Yeah. No, it's unbelievable, honestly. From like the best players in the world, and there's no Salah, there's no.
I mean, it can go on. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, but this is only shit.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go on
Yeah,
and
so the Kimmich wasn't there. You mean if Dani Alves there, that means Kimmich not there. Someone like Kimmich, right?
let me look on to the. I don't think he was there. I mean, James was not even there. Champions League winner.
Who's James?
The right
Who?
back of
Oh, Reece James, yeah.
Reece
Oh,
James.
Reece James.
right
Reece
back
James.
of Chelsea.
Okay.
He's not even there.
Is
He
Trent
won
there?
the
If
Champions
Trent
League.
is there, right? Please tell me Trent.
Trent is there. Okay, I will list out defenders: Alaba, Alba, Tar,
Okay.
Alves, Bonucci, and Diaz.
Yeah. I mean, okay, then it's only Alves that I have a problem with that. You know. The rest,
Everywhere else looks alright. I think it's just Alves and Salah the most talked about.
who is instead of Salah?
Forwards: Neymar, Messi, Mbappe, Lukaku, Lewandowski, Haaland, Ronaldo,
I can
Benzema.
easily take out Neymar from there. Who else did you say?
He's got
Yeah,
injury problems. Right? Messi,
Neymar's the guy I would
Mbappe,
remove, definitely. Neymar.
Lukaku.
Then Lukaku also I
Lewandowski.
can take out.
Lukaku actually, like,
No,
if
I
you
mean,
compare Lukaku with Haaland, maybe trophy wise you would say Haaland, but playing wise I would take out Lukaku.
yeah, I agree. Because Lukaku has a trophy, Haaland has no trophy. But
And Benzema is
playing
in form of his life right now.
but he's not even in it, is he?
He's there.
No,
Okay.
Benz is there, yeah.
And Ronaldo is
God.
there as well. As in keeper, there's Alisson, Donnarumma, and Mendy. I mean, yeah,
Okay,
they
I
all
can agree.
ought to be there.
Next year, De Gea can be there. Last year he was shit. This year he's good.
Yeah.
He's
And,
amazing.
and now since we listed out all the
Dude,
players on
that-
the list out midfielders.
That
as well.
Norwich game, man. Oh,
Oh, bro, this
Dave
man.
saves.
Yep,
He's our best player at the moment
no question.
in form.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Midfielders,
player
we
of the
have
season so
Busquets,
far.
De Bruyne, Fernandes,
Our Fernandez, right?
Jorginho, and Kante. Yeah,
Nice.
Bruno Fernandes.
Nice. That's very nice.
That's the list.
It's been a while since I've seen my
The
player in
nominees.
some lists like this. You know what I mean? Usually it's only De Gea
Yeah.
who makes these kind of lists, man. Now we have
And
like,
Ballon like if Ronaldo wasn't in there, maybe only Bruno would
Yeah.
have only been there.
thank God we have good players now and a good manager. Okay,
At
we
the
can
moment,
continue. Your wish, yeah.
what?
I said we can continue if you want.
We will, but if you have something else to add on, we will. Okay. Let's move on to preview. Well, for Narrate, Game Week 17, not for us because our game got postponed last night.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
don't
want to
think.
talk about your game before
Yeah,
we
I'll
go
just-
on and preview Game Week 18 for our teams?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, this video will be out after our game against Newcastle tomorrow night, right? Whether the video is out tomorrow itself or Friday. But yeah, my score's already out there. Liverpool 3-0 because the richest club right now, they ain't acting like the richest club, being bottom of the league. And seems like there's no new manager bounce with Eddie Howe. And I saw this month their fixtures, it's just gonna get tougher and tougher. Like, after Liverpool, I saw they got like loads of other big teams in the top 6 to play. So then they are gonna spend big in Jan. But for tomorrow's game, should be a routine win at home. Our last 2 games were just 1-0, 1-0 against Wolves and Villa. This is at home against bottom of the league. Or is it Norwich now? Because Norwich lost last night as well. I don't even know. Norwich or Newcastle, doesn't matter.
At the moment, it's Norwich
Yeah, but again, like what the
because
point
they
like
have
the
played just
same. I think.
one game they have played before. more than Newcastle. But
Yeah, and
they're on
Norwich
same
lost
points right now.
yesterday anyway. Yeah, they
Yeah.
lost to Villa last night.
But Newcastle also
2-0.
gonna lose anyways.
And Newcastle, even if they lose with the goal difference, because Norwich is on -26, Newcastle is on -17. So I don't think Norwich is moving
How
anywhere.
the
at
hell do you go
Norwich
to
is
minus
definitely
26?
going down. Like
Minus
Norwich is
26.
going down. Yeah.
Bro, to
Newcastle-
go to -26, you have to like Jesus.
Yeah.
And if Newcastle doesn't- I mean,
even if
Newcastle-
they sign in Jan, like how many can you sign in Jan to
And you know what? I think
Stay
the
up.
biggest mistake they can make is trying to sign everyone. Because then they're gonna have a bunch of
Exactly.
individuals in a team that doesn't make sense. They're gonna die. They're gonna get relegated for sure.
You remember Queen's
Yeah.
Park Rangers, the
Yep.
mini Man City?
They fucked it up, didn't they? Exactly. It's
And
gonna
they
be
got-
the same thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
Same
They
thing.
bought everyone suddenly. Tarab, Adam Johnson, everyone, same
Yeah.
transfer season. Everyone, then boom.
I
Barton,
mean, it's all down to
Yeah,
Eddie.
fucking
the manager.
Joey
Yeah.
Barton, man.
and
Captain.
some really good strikers. I don't remember who.
I think they got Bobby Zamora
Ferdinand
as
went
well,
in there
striker.
last year
Yep.
before he retired.
Who else is it? There's some dark skinned guy striker. Oh man, I'll get it.
Hey,
yeah,
Lens,
I know
that
it's all I
striker,
think.
Lens was there, right? Lens. That's
Your
striker at the
main
moment.
left
Dude,
might have been
even at a point, Sean Wright Phillips, I think.
Yeah, he was also there. Rio Ferdinand was there, wasn't he? He was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
and
in
his
his last
brother.
year before he retired.
And his brother at a point, right?
And his brother. So imagine they play like this. How they
Yeah,
get-
his brother.
If Newcastle does this
Yeah,
shit,
Anton
they're
as
gonna
well.
die, bro. Newcastle die. So I hope they don't. I hope they're smart and they sign just good players.
Yeah,
know-
Yeah.
they need to be really smart to
Yeah.
buy
Like
Yeah.
one
where
thing
they
I already
need
have
the
for them,
most.
they need to change his goalkeeper. They need a new goalie for sure. And
Yeah.
then
They need
They-
Pinu, man. Shout out to Pinu.
yeah,
They need him.
And
need-
yeah, I have another Pineo here with me, one of my
Oh.
coworkers. Shout out to
Oh.
him as well.
gotta,
Oh, there's so many new.
Yo, yeah, too many news, but like,
I would take
God.
Karun any day though.
that, nah.
yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Kurza.
There's another-
Not even worth mentioning.
Yup. You know
Ah.
me. Narit, you're legend. I won't mention.
No, but yeah, like Nawab said, there's lots of them out there. But yeah, the only guy for me who can remain in that team is Saint Max. Only guy, Saint
Oh.
Max. Everyone else,
Yeah.
I don't think they can keep anyone. Not even like Joe Willock, man.
Bro, this guy. You know,
We
didn't you
called
say he
it,
was
we
gonna?
called
Yep,
it.
there you go. We did.
I think
should-
you
he
were
should
the
have
first.
left.
You called it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, not gonna spend much time on the game.
Yeah.
That there's no point. This video will be out after the game, so yeah, we better win
Who
that.
wants to- Yeah.
And to preview the game week 19, I believe. Yeah, I should talk about your game first since
18.
you guys are playing the first game. Oh yeah, my bad. Game week 18.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
guys,
it's mixed with
yeah, you
mixed.
guys have
had
your
to take
save
it
first because obviously you're the first game as well of the whole game week.
Let's touch on our first game.
And you
It's
didn't play
actually the
Brent and you didn't
first
play
game of week.
Brentford, so
Yeah.
like it's not that you have updates after the game about injuries and about the last game. Your last game was literally the Norwich game that you gotta like actually reflect on and analyze, right?
Yeah.
But I think the main question is, do you think because they closed the training ground, you think that will play a role in this game, like not being fit and all that, or you guys think it's just an easy home game against Brighton? But they
From
played
what I
decent
read-
football. They came to Anfield and they got a draw. So yeah.
I think it's hard.
From
now.
what I know, players are still training, but they're getting the proper COVID test before they get on to train. From what I know, they're still
Okay,
training now,
okay.
but the players who are affected are of course isolating. But the players who tested negative, they still test like as of today.
Is anyone out
proper
with
COVID
COVID
test.
that you guys know? Anyone?
They, no
They
no
didn't
names.
name
players?
any.
No name.
They didn't name any.
They didn't
No-
name
no
right,
names.
Yeah.
If you want to talk
But
about
even for
health-wise,
Spurs were like 13 cases, like but staff and players they didn't even mention who.
I think they don't mention names unless
Yeah, they
someone
never tell. Yeah.
leaks it out.
yeah.
Like since when the first COVID outbreak happened,
Yeah.
no names were actually really given with every club. Like this kept
Yeah, you
among-
guys remember the first guy though, right? Before the whole suspension was Arteta, the first guy,
All right, with it.
Oh,
but he just moved to Arsenal as well.
Hey.
he got it from Pep.
That was before the whole lockdown and stuff. Yeah.
Hope it doesn't happen again. Let's see.
Yeah.
Anyways, you
Yeah. Let's
But
talk
yeah.
about The
You
first
guys can have your
first
preview
game
and
the first
prediction.
game of game week 18. United versus Brighton. Pacao, what's your pick?
Hard game for sure. Brighton's a good team. We didn't get to train, right, as mentioned. But
Limited
fitness-wise,
limited amount now.
yeah, I'm not scared about fitness-wise because, you know, we're the
You still
football players.
played
They're
like
fit
what,
enough.
like
Yeah.
Saturday or something.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
they're fit enough for sure. They're football players.
like only
But
a
I'm
week.
only worried
Yeah.
about the cohesion and the fact that Ralph
Oh
didn't get
yeah,
to put
yeah.
out his
True.
message another week. You know, he just came. He needs to use all the time he can to have the team together. He didn't get to. And it's a tough game against Brighton. Always a tough game against Brighton. Graham Potter defends like a crazy fucker. But yeah,
Mm.
I'll give a score. United 1-0.
Yeah, it's gonna tough game, but we will get that one goal like how we did against Norwich and Palace. We'll
What do
get
you
that
what do you
one
what do
goal.
you think, Pawab?
I think it's gonna be a tough game as well. I saw their defense is so good that you don't see the attack as much. Like they have more pay up front and they have who's that
Are
guy?
they all
Belgium,
fit? Danny
Belgium guy.
Welbeck and
I think Welbeck is injured. I saw from when I was doing the
Damalana.
FPL,
I know
the latest FPL.
Lamptey is back fit, right? For a
Yeah,
while now.
Lalana is out. Webster, Welbeck, Sarmiento. Dunk is out as well.
Oh damn!
The Dunk's out?
Yeah, Dunk's out.
But
Out
but
until
you know
Jan.
something? I just
But they
realized
have
something
the
as
right
well.
back, the Kurela, some guy.
Is-
I
Oh,
just
yeah,
got
yeah,
him to my
yeah.
FPL.
Cucurella.
Kurela,
Yeah,
the
he's a
wild man.
baller.
Kurela. I just got him into FPL. He's
Yeah,
been doing
he's a
good. And
he's a decent left back. Yeah.
yeah.
But you know that's the funny thing. Who is Brighton playing this midweek? Do you guys know? Is it tonight, tomorrow?
They are playing
I'm not sure.
tonight against Wolves at home.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, because you know what? Because if their game was postponed tonight, I was gonna say that we're talking about United lack of fitness when you guys literally just played Saturday and you're playing against Saturday. I mean, Brighton didn't even play the last game against Spurs. Last game, Brighton didn't even touch the ball as well.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're playing, tonight,
Against Wolves.
they're playing Saturday. In a way, you guys get the longer rest, the whole week off to rest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you count the amount of
yeah.
rest, basically the same because they didn't play on the weekend and we're not playing on the weekday now. So it's like vice versa. We're not playing on one of the
Yeah.
game weeks.
But now they're literally playing like what 2-3 days before you guys. So,
The-
but yeah,
rotation, the
you might
injuries.
as well put down the same score for me, just like Baka 1-0.
For me, it's 2-1.
For you, what?
Yeah, I can see
yeah.
Brighton scoring. I guess.
Wow. Yeah. Could happen. I hope Brighton don't score though. Because I feel like if Brighton score, it'll be 1-1 and then we won't be able to break the deadlock. I'm scared about that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really frustrating when they came to Anfield. We were 2-0 up.
Yeah.
But these
With conceding, I'm still not
they're not afraid to
I
bring
can
the
still
game
be
to
confident,
you know.
for us to keep
You
it.
can play on the
Even though
front
we have
foot as
to-
well.
Yeah. Wait, no, your score is 1-0 as well, right?
Yeah, yours 2-1, right?
Yes, sir. Let's move on to the biggest game.
Just quickly, who is the one scoring the winning goal?
Oh,
Me and Kuhn, are we saying Ronaldo Peno again?
I was just going to CR7. But I didn't think
No, I don't think it'll be a Peno. I think
Yeah.
Ronaldo will still score the winner
Yeah,
somehow.
somehow that's it.
Yeah.
Somehow, man.
Ronaldo goes in and
Yeah. And Nawab, who's scoring your winning goal? The second one.
That's
Let's move on to the biggest game on Sunday, the last game, Spurs versus Liverpool.
I mean, is it really a big game?
I mean,
For Spurs, it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, for Spurs, it is.
You know how
It is a
how I
big game.
how I troll Arsenal in every episode. And let me just say this out there as well. Arsenal fans can come back to me whenever they want, but tonight there's no way they're beating West Ham tonight. Let me just put this out there. You know, the London Derby game tonight. I think it's either a draw or West Ham's going to get the 3 points. I don't care if it's at the Emirates. I don't care if Arsenal's the only team last game week to win without pens because they beat Sutton 3-0. But now they're just going to forget about their result against Everton. And Everton right now, you guys know Rafa is about to get sacked.
Imagine.
The only game that he won the last 6-7 was Arsenal. Last game they lost again. So to Palace, I think. And the thing is, yeah, Spurs, the other side of North London now. Oh, where do I start with this team?
I mean, Conte is going to take a lot of time to
Yeah,
do
I
what he
mean,
wants to do. He's going to need not only this season, but
it's
probably the preseason.
that's the
of
thing. He's
for
the
the next
only
season.
guy why like that whole Spurs team. I only fear the manager because Harry Kane this whole season 1 goal, I believe so far.
Fucked up, bro.
Apparently,
Fred has more goals than Harry Kane.
Imagine.
apparently Dele Ali is no longer in Conte's plans. He's gonna
He's
leave
no
in
longer a
Jan.
footballer, that guy.
They're
He
yeah,
retired.
they're
He's a
about
rapper
to
now.
they're about to get knocked out in the Conference League, the only league they can actually win. Their first time in it,
Sure.
because Rennes don't even want to talk to them right now.
Yeah.
They're not negotiating with them because they didn't even inform Rennes that about COVID. They traveled to London and one day before just gonna postpone the game. That's messed up. And yeah, I mean this team, they got 2 games in hand. They didn't play Burnley, they didn't play Brighton. They're playing Leicester tomorrow, I believe. So they're playing the same day as we are tomorrow night, and then they're playing again Sunday against us. And I think they're at home, right? No, our Spurs home, right?
Against Liverpool, yes.
So the thing is, I think they're gonna struggle against Leicester because it's their first game back after how long? The Spurs didn't play for like what, 2 weeks now? Yeah, so I hope that's right. Because I think the last time they played was maybe the Conference League game that they lost to Mura.
Mura, yep. And that's Mura.
And they didn't even play against Rennes their last game. So yeah, it's been a while now. So, yeah, they didn't play the Burnley game, the Brighton game. I reckon they'll either lose to Leicester tomorrow or at least get a draw because, hopefully Conte is still doing his thing behind the scenes somewhere, if not on the training ground. But I think they're going to bottle it to Leicester tomorrow. Now against us, they'll have some rhythm going because it's not their first time back. But it's a tough one because I only feared their manager. But again, I still think we have what it takes to get the 3 points. It'll probably be ugly again. But again, now it's all about getting the job done, right? Getting over the lines. So I think we're going to smack Newcastle tomorrow. And I think this game will be a 1-0 to us. So yeah, 1-0 to United, 1-0 to Liverpool for game week 18.
Yeah,
because
Spurs
Spurs
don't
at
even
home,
disagree with
they
you.
have the crowd, but I see a 1-0 game, honestly.
And Spurs are a low scoring type of team also. They make others low scoring with them also, whoever plays against them. So yeah.
And my bad, the only guy who can actually hurt us is Sonny. Literally only Sonny.
There you go. Review of Game Week 18 from us.
So wait, Karen's, you're going 1-0 like me,
I'm
right?
going 1-0.
What about you? What about Nawab? Before we wrap it up.
Oh wait, you're talking about the Spurs game.
Yeah.
2-0 Liverpool.
Nice.
Once they get that 1 goal, they will go again for the second to cap it off.
Yeah.
Then from there, then they will just.
And you know what? In a way, I think their formation kind of plays into our hands.
Yeah. Right?
Because if Reguilon is running down left wing back, I get it. Defensively, they're 5 at the back. They can try to keep Salah in their pocket.
But you're gonna rape them with Trent and Robbo.
Exactly.
Robbo is a tank right now.
And especially when the fullbacks of the other team is gonna come up. No way they can catch Trent and Robbo. Because Trent and Robbo have been playing like this for 3 years. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, like 3-4 years now. Yeah.
Someone's gonna pull a Sonaldo performance to actually make a difference. Otherwise, no one else is gonna make much of.
There are no other big games, right? For this game week. that we should even talk about or predict?
I should check it.
Because
Oh,
the rest will
so-
be the scores
I
on
mean,
Instagram.
if you want to
as
talk
always.
big game, is Leeds versus Arsenal a big game?
How's that a fucking
Trust me, the game tonight, Arsenal West Ham, that's a big one. But against Leeds, I am gonna back Arsenal though, because Leeds are
Leeds are
shambles,
shambles.
man.
I mean,
like-
the biggest
I don't
one.
even care. I don't even care if
Leeds-
Leeds are at home against Arsenal. I think it's Leeds. They're playing at home, right, against Arsenal.
Yeah, it's Leeds home against Arsenal.
It doesn't
I think
matter.
Arsenal's
Man. I
gonna
think
take the-
Arsenal will get the job done. Like, it's not gonna be like City, obviously, but probably like a 2-1 Arsenal or 2-0
That
or
case,
1-0 Arsenal.
the next biggest game would be Villa versus Burnley. Well, for you, that's right
Stevie's
after
at
the
wheel.
United game.
So Stevie against Sean Dyke. Yeah, I'm gonna back Aston Villa. I could change my score prediction for that before we post it on Instagram, but for now I'll say Villa's at home, right?
Yes, sir.
Villa 2-0. Stevie just loves scoring 2, it seems. They beat Brighton 2-1, Leicester 2-1, Palace 2-0, something like that. Oh, Brighton 2-0. I think Brighton was 2-0. Yeah, Leicester 2-1. Last night 2-0. They love scoring 2. So, yeah, 2-0.
They'll be
to
facing
Villa.
United too.
Yeah.
Oh, in the FA Cup as well, right? Stevie coming to OT.
After.
That'll be a big game.
Damn, Gerrard and Suarez returning to OT this season, both of them, as a player and a manager.
Yeah.
So
Insane.
So, yeah, that's a wrap from us from the topics that we were going to touch on today. Right? Unless you guys want to add something on or take something off your chest except just hair, like what I just said.
I'm
Except
fine.
that you guys have anything else to add on?
nah, I think
talked
we
about today?
covered everything.
I don't
Literally.
mind waxing my chest hair though if you have services providing for come.
Me? I don't have services. Good damn.
I don't know. You asked for it. You said wax your chest hair, some shit. I thought you were offering it.
No. It was from our last episode when we recorded.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
said,
yeah.
If you want to take something off your chest, I said, okay. Chest
You
hair.
were like chest hair. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. My bad. Hey, if you want services, I'll get a contact for you. No worries.
Thank you.
Wait, this is somehow turned out into a different kind of show. Let's wrap it up before it goes south.
Before it goes weird.
Yeah.
Please like, share,
Thank you guys.
subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching right now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you wanna be a special guest on our show, don't hesitate
I actually have a thing to say.
to contact us. And we have Nurit.
since since we're coming to an end of the year and this month, we actually promised that there's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be 3
I was just
winners for
gonna-
fantasy, even though we've never
Right.
posted on Instagram, but we told a couple of people, couple of groups that
Yeah.
it's the first 3, so don't forget to do your team. And we'll reveal the prizes later because of course we're going to talk amongst ourselves first.
Yeah.
But the top 3. And as for the score predictions, trust me, we don't know the scoring charts as yet, who's leading that, but the loser of the first half of the season after 19 games. So this is going to be game week 19 already, right? After this one.
Yeah.
That's where it hits the halfway.
This right now, and then 18.
Yeah,
on
that's the
weekend.
midway. So we'll figure it out. What's the forfeit for the loser? Because we don't know the loser as yet.
Yeah.
So just those 2 things, fantasy and score predictions for us, that we have to get it sorted before the year ends. That's
You
all.
will be surprised that there will be only top 3 here because there's only 3 players. So there's the first, second, and third. That's my quote for today. Thank you guys for watching,
Yeah.
and Merry Christmas unless we don't
Oh,
see
yeah.
you or after that.
Yeah. Who knows? We might not show up till
Have a
next
good
year
one.
now. So stay safe.
Stay safe.
Merry
Except for the
Christmas and
update, of
Happy New
course.
Year.
Yeah.
Good night, or good morning, good afternoon, whatever. Bye.
Peace.